is the Pugdom realm of the Pug King and home of competitive DBD. It's time to go to battle.
The Pug King close up. Now, you happy? Not performing monkey.
Who are they? Who are we casting?
Last night, first up, Oh Boy versus Madness.
I am flabbergasted. That was beautifully done.
You see something we didn't?
Did. The eyes of a hawk and the reflexes of a mongoose.
But
no, yes he is. He's tunneling him hard. Camera is down. Where's that pesky Claudette with a flashlight? Just know she's going to come from some angle. There she is! Oh! Solar with a solar burn as Samurai leaps on the shoulders and pegs it off into the night.
better start going back
better
to the
start
hatch.
pegging it back. Way back is there. Are we going to see Devour sprint out the corn like a legend? The hatch is open. Where's Devour? There he is! There you go! Oh my God, Devour!
But you're going to be the one to get hunted and camped.
He can smell him. He is.
Is he in the...
There he is!
Gambittor and Redbird are dead. He needs to get this hook. He does not get it. Hatch is available. Sprint burst is used. And she makes it out!
Killer Shack offering no protection. Cheeky little dead hard. Enabling that free hit.
He's gonna...
Is it Pride? Ego.
I think that's gonna happen again.
Where's this Claudette? No! Oh my God! Out of nowhere!
That's 3 times in a row. That's... They need to change the name from K the Juka to K the Juicer.
K the Juicer, and you know that's what he's going to change his name to. He'll love that, especially he'll clip it for his montage. But let's see what happens. In the window, trying to force her around. Good play. Leading them down there, the 2. We wish them luck. Back in 2 shakes of a Pug's Town. Okay, we are back in the room. Yes, I am the Pug King. This is the Pugdom. Welcome to Club Pugdom, where drinks are free and DBD competitive fun is mighty. We have the last of our contenders for round 1. It is, of course, Origin versus RDE. We have RDE up first, and what a night of fun filled and frolics of DBD that we have for you. We're going to the Wretched shop for a sally off, a nurse mirror match. Then we're off to the Blood Lodge, and the baboon will be happy. It's a Blight mirror match. And then, if it's not decided by someone winning 2 in a row, we will go to a 3rd set, and it will be decided on the Rancid Abattoir, and that will be an Oni mirror match. And well, I'm filibustered as we go into the game, and I forgot to turn my alerts off, and I appreciate the follow, but no one wants to hear the alerts and the fun and crack of that as we do go in to our first match. And it is Everyday Pizza is the killer for RDE against Devour, Flix the Invader, Volps, and Variant Z as the first trial of the season evening continues. I am dying of a cold. Maybe we'll add to a more sultry sounding pug. But Everyday Pizza has found Volps very quickly. A quick tap, and we always see these S tiers go pretty quick with a quick down. We see the cacoring of Crows and Corrupt. Didn't even check around, no pitter patter of tiny feet this time, but it does look like Volps will be the first victim on a hook as we see him dragged off there and take place in front of Sally. Volps as the first. Too early for a gen to be done. Hopefully the team are working away as the wheezing wench goes from one side of the match to the other. Is not camping out that hook. Do love a bit of aggression. None of this camping to first stage. Just as I say that, the pizza then goes back. But maybe they saw something we didn't, as Volps has been saved off the hook already. Can't see who it is, but can certainly see Volps, and he's going to be tunneled and tunneled hard. Who doesn't want to be tunneled by some pizza? Oh, drop the wrong side. No falling Sally. Volps goes down for a... Off to battle goes Volps as we see a decisive strike. No balancing there. I couldn't see if that was a dead hard. I'm presuming it was. Didn't see the little arm go out in front. But the everyday pizza is now on there. Volps saving crucial time. We should see 1 or 2 gens ping. And that's, as I say it, a double ping, a bing, a bang, a boom, as 2 gens from Origin get done in quick succession. Volps did enough to ease a little bit of pressure off the survivors. We do see the add-ons, Bad Man's Last Breath. No one likes the bad breath, as it creates Sally to have an undetectable status after it goes down. And of course, a toxic respiration, which reduces the duration of fatigue by 7%. Volps there, we see alerts and the cacoring of Crows, our feathery friends of Everyday Pizza, giving away vital information of Origin's whereabouts. Where is Variant? Where is Flix? Where is Devour? Well, can't see them. This Everyday Pizza is on the search. I think I'm high on Uniflu. And if you've just joined us, it is RDE versus Origin in our first trial, and it is a mirror match. They're going toe-to-toe to see who has the best killers of Nurse, Blight, and Oni. And another gen being done. Now, Everyday Pizza needs to make sure there's time spent drilling this down. Has to make sure Volps goes out the game, because Origin will punish them. But I do think it's enough. No one's coming in. Volps has died. Where are the rest of the team? Oh, and I think they are going to punish, as we see there. Volps is out, but I think that's the cost of 2 gens to get that one out. With a Nurse, it could be crucial, although he is there. It does go off right next to him. Oh, no, it's not next to him. That one's almost done as well. Origin doing a really good job, considering it's a Nurse S tier and the quickness of that first down. A person tunneled out the game for 4 gens is not where RDE would want to be. But unfortunately find themselves here. Devour in a spot of bother, hugging that wall, trying to make it awkward. But I think we're going to see the 5th gen power up any second now. Well, near enough too. We are on a 60-second delay. Who has the worst breath? It has to be Sally. Devour off quickly. Crows there. See, Pop goes the Weasel going through the progress on that gen like a knife through butter. There was no free gen scenario, although the pizza can get from one side to the other pretty quick. But this does look pretty good for Origin. There is no end game perks. They have all been identified. Oh, what happened there? I don't know. A blind managed to get the hit off. Pallet went down the same time with a little bit of a stun. A swing and a miss as the Vader runs off into the night, sporting some nice blue pants that can be seen from space, making it easy for Everyday Pizza to take down the Invader. An important first hook worth 3 valuable points, as it will go on for the first. and the only one is fresh as a daisy is Variant, and there is the exit gate gone. Now, is he going to camp out? No, he's not. I think he's going to look for the invader, for Variant. The invader. They're all invading. They're invading the fog as Everyday Pizza tries to get a grip. See the scratch marks over by the door, and I think that is Variant, although he's chose to ignore them and he's going back. And one can only assume, as they do, that Devour has gone there. Oh, right into the path, and he's decided to keep on it. I think you're going to regret that. And there's Variant, the one he wants. If he can get hold of him and camp that person out, that's a nice juicy 6 points. Exit doors are open over the other side of the map, but I don't think he's going to get over there. It's going to be tight as anything. Can he get it? It's Variant's choice where the blockers come in, and there is one. Oh, juicy, as the Everyday Pizza manages just to bypass round and get Variant down. You saw Devour coming for the block, but the skill of the Pizza just slid round Devour and managed to take Variant down, dragging him off. But is he going to get to that hook, or is Variant going to come off? I don't know. It's a bit tight. But no, he's on. A good, valuable 3 points. Pizza's going to go back, try and force them out. Surely Origin are going to just leave. No, they're healing. Squad's coming in. Origin are going to say, we're coming at you, bruh. Squad is here. Now, do they have what we think we have? And he does! Variant's broken. Going the other way. I think the other two are going to go out. And is he going to get to hatch? And yes, it is a cunning plan. Let's see how he gets there. And I think he is. And down the hatch he goes. Variant escapes. And yet again, Origin with their master plan. Two teams learn. Look at the skill where they managed to squeeze it out, and Variant, what can only be described as a Devour play, sneaks out the hatch. What a play, and unlucky to RDE. It looked like it would come back, but thrilling game all the same. We'll turn around. Who has the better nurse or the better survivors? We'll find out as Origin will step up to see who will be the Sally, and RDE is the surviving team. We'll be back to you in 2 shakes of a Pugstown. Okay, we are back in the room for trial number 2. Brooklyn was just accusing me of using hacks because of a complaint from a team because I was able to see when 2 gens popped. Don't be melons, I use timers. Okay, RDE versus Origin. It is 15 points to 16. Win conditions are set. It's going to be a tough one. RDE are going to need to do all 5 gens and at least get 3 survivors out. Really 2 on first hook and 1 fresh as a daisy will secure it. And well, Origin, they need to do the opposite and stop them. I mean, a 4K or a 4K and 0 will do as we go in. And who is stepping up for Origin? It is, of course, Flix, the Invader. And who they're going against from RDE, it is Crampfort, Gambator, Mr. Next Time, and the Feather Panda. As Flix is using the feathery friends, the cacoring of the crows, as one of the perks. A staple for nurses in League B, and enjoyable. Who doesn't like to be entertained by our feathery friends? Mr. Next Time takes a tap, wearing a sporting cream jumpsuit. Same add-ons as before. Badman's last breath, bad breath, Sally's breath. We like plague breaths more. But down goes Mr. Next Time, again giving that undetectable status, and then we have the attacks the respiration, which reduces the poor fatigue of Sally. This is between blinks. Mr. Next Time will be going on for the first hook. Probably in about 5 to 10 seconds we will see our first gen go. Is Flix going to... We've got a double bubble on a gen there, so we're going to see at least 1. And another survivor coming over for a bit of nonsense. Bit of tomfoolery. round and round we go. Looking for survivors. Where they are, nobody knows. Or maybe Flix does. See, he blinks from one side to the other. Looking around Shaq. Doesn't wait for that to go off. Really wants aggression. Wants them survivors to come get their brethren. See a survivor there running over there, trying to break a gnarly looking 4-gen on the Shaq side. Didn't really see much of that. Origin really went through the gens very quickly with that double ping. Punished that camping of 3 stages. I always think it's a risk how wily survivors are getting in regards to their gen work. Long are the days as people go around totem gobbling and messing around. Straight into business with gens, and I think, well, if Flix is going to do the same thing, I think this is going to cost him 1 or 2 gens. Has a visual sight, is protecting this kind of 3-gen scenario. So confident that the hook is in place in where they want it. Although, he lagged there for a second. I had a little bit of a panic attack. There's the Feather Panda, caught unawares, but it's going to come in for a hook trade as the Panda goes down. Another gen is in the works, but Mr. Next Time's in a bit of trouble as he spins down there, and Sally can see him just through the gap there. Wasn't going to go around, but a swing and a miss as Flix the Invader gets evaded rather than invading. And round we go. Feather Panda and Mr. Next Time on the ground, but the Panda is up. Don't know whether it's unbreakable or been saved, but into battle goes Mr. Next Time. Oh, and a cheeky little dead hard, dead hard as Mr. Next Time is using valuable points, goes into Pug's corner, tries to delay as much time, give RDE enough, but he will be going down and out, back to the campfire. Dragged across. Mr. Next Time is going to have to be a next time, because this time you are dead. It's the gen bubbling away nicely. Flix is happy that his 3-gen, or manufactured 3-gen scenario has not been messed with. But another gen gets done. Remember, needs 15 points from a killer side, which is basically a 2k and 1 to get a draw. The difference being RDE got a fresh hook status off every single, or sorry, that first hook, and took away that fresh as a daisy status. But we do have the Feather Panda and the legendary Gambator both injured. Snowball opportunity if they're not going to reset. Hopefully it's Crampford. He's going to get found first. As Flix looks on who he's going to invade next. Will it be Crampford? Will it be the Gambator? Or the Feather Panda? Well, it looks like they're resetting, which I think is a smart move. But they are going to need to break this potential 3 by Shaq. Now the squad is fully healed. There's scratch marks behind and a feathery friend there. So they're going to have to split the map. I think they could possibly do it if Crampfurt keeps him busy while they break that one there, and that will do with a nice little slap down to the pallet. Stuns Flix. Crampfurt taunting the nurse. Oh, that's nice play. He's going to cause it. Oh, but didn't quite do enough. I think if he would have just swung a little bit hard around them tyres, could have evaded that. But hindsight's a great thing. Casting when you're not playing is also better. And there's Gambator, takes a little tap. Flix is not being sucked in. But Gambator is the next victim, or would be, as he tries to take refuge in main, goes around the far side, will be cut. Oh, did well to swing back round and swing and a miss. Not just enough. There's Gambator showing these juicing skills. Doesn't want to juice a nurse. Oh, and a nice little gen has been done. I wonder where that came from. And I think they have, it looks like a free gen, but no, they can split that map. I mean, the nurse can glide from one side to the other, and I think Flix knows that. He knows he can't camp that out. Needs to apply that pressure back to the survivors. He's going to catch. He is. I think he may regret that. He's keeping a watchful eye, but I think he doesn't have a clear visual on the far side, although the feathery friend just gave away position. Are they going to try and drag and sacrifice Gambador for time on a gen to get it out? If Dumbledore's brother, Gambador. Well, it's Cranford, who is fresh. Now, it looks like the Fair Panda's going to have to get over to Gambador because Cranford is down. Unless a Deliverance is going to cheek off there. Well, Gambador's off, so we know someone's gone over there. No broken status. So he had to have been saved. Now, if Cranford does die on hook, that will bring it to 15 points for Origin. Now, if he gets the Feather Panda and camps that out to death, that will be the win of the first set for Origin. A quite meticulous nurse game. Oh, swing! Saw something we didn't. But the Feather has now been tapped. And he hasn't... He's not pursuing it. So remember, 6 points for that would secure the set if he did camp it out. Cranford were there. Gambador would have to come off that gen to get him if we were just playing for points. But I think Flix wants to secure and shake it because Origin will be killing first as the Blight next game. Want to shake RDE survivors going into that one. Cranford will be going on to second stage. And he does. Spot above here, there's the Gambador. It's going to be tight. Chase music comes on just as the nurse isn't in chase, because that's what DBD does. It's funny that way. Cranford off. What was that? Is that Fair Panda? A bit of sprint burst? Some lunacy there. But that, unfortunately, with that fresh hook, because it's worth a valuable 3 points, is the set for Origin. It's the win condition made. 17 points against 15. Going to regret that. Because I think... No. They haven't been working on a gen. RDE. So strange. I don't know what part of the nurse that is. It's something hanging over, strangely. Oh, and there's a little Deliverance play just as we show. Here, we're finally back. There's a right angle on Flix. As that Ferry Kokoro and friends give away the position, but I think that's Feta who's going to be a bit in trouble. And Flix has enough time to really polish them off. Yeah, I think Feta can go on safely without the cost of another gen. Yeah, and he's happy. I think that's the teammate saying, you've done enough, Flix. Good job. To the cheers in the Discord. It will go on to a second set. And Origin will want to win 2 sets in a row to finish this game off quickly. Whereas RDE aren't going to go down without a fight. Feather Panda's on there. It's looking promising. One injured. A bit more progress on a gen. Flix is going to wait till the Feather Panda is back at the campfire before pursuing. What is it? 90 seconds for a gen, 60 per stage, and has interrupted Gambator on that gen. Cranfert's going across, and I think this would be a hook trade. Or not even a hook trade, I think the Panda's going to die. Poor Panda. There's not enough Pandas in this world, and now there's one even less as it goes back to the campfire. Now Cranfert's down there. And Flix is going to hunt for the Gambator to make sure they secure that 4K. Wants to rattle them survivors going into their next game. Excuse my sniffing. Right, round and round we go. Swing, miss, but it doesn't matter. This looks like it will be a 4K and 1. Gambator takes a hit, but not before giving the nurse a mouthful of wood as insult to injury, but punished as Gambator goes down. And it doesn't matter if Cranfert bleeds out, is on death hook. You get 1 point per stage on bleed out, but only 1 on the last stage, so it doesn't really matter. We've seen Deliverance, and I think Unbreakable. The hunt for Cranfert begins. An escape to victory? I mean, Flix is just standing there. Imagine with the insolence that he goes into hatch. A Sluggy McSluggington. There he is, calling to victory. Doesn't even pick him up. Wants to slam the hatch down in front of the face. Mind games. Messing with the Cranfert. Flix, unforgiving. Oh, and Flix wants him to run off for a 1v1. He's not happy, no? Is Cranfert going to get off? Imagine Cranfert lost. Punished. Flix for his insolence. But no, alas. Okay, we will be back as we now head to the Blood Lodge. And it will be a Blight mirror match. And it will be Origin killing first. And we'll set up them lobbies and we'll be back to you in 2 shakes of a Pug's Tale. Okay, we are back. Yes, we are on set number 2. Set number 1 saw Origin take the first set against RDE. Who had the better nurse? Well, in this occasion, it was Origin. And now RDE survivors will want to dust themselves off as they now come in to the Blood Lodge for a Blight mirror match. They will need to make sure they win this set to push it to a third set, which will be settled on the Rancid Abattoir with an Oni. Well, Origin will want to punish RDE survivors, rattle them as they want to go for 2 set wins in a row to ensure that they win this overall matchup between these titans. First up, we have Variant as the killer for Origin against Cranfert. Subbed in Step Back. So is Everyday Pizza and Mr. Next Time. A new squad going against a new killer from RDE versus Origin. Let's see what happens in this game of Mr. Blighty Blightinson. We see Corrupt as the perk of choice. Oh, a nice little bounce as manages to get Step Back, drops the pallet, and as we crash through it, we do see a Brutal Strength as one of the perks, as well as Corrupt on Talbot himself. Going backwards and forwards, but Variant read it well, will not be big-brained. Step Back does take a step back as that cane goes into the back of the head as they go down. No tipper-tapper or tiny feet, no save. The whole altruism of competitive DBD is completely changed. No one
saves their teammates anymore. Not like them pesky Arctic wolves, who we all miss dearly. Gem bubbling away nicely. Variant, well, I thought was going to leave, but happy enough. Can see Mr. Next Time again, miles away, wearing a nice beige pantsuit or tracksuit. Oh, it takes him by surprise. There's a swing and a miss. Goes there. Step back now off the hook. We do see the blighted crow and the blighted rat increasing the rush movement speed, combined up to 10%. And step back has been done again and tunneled by Variant, and tunneled quickly. Now we should hopefully see a gen being completed if they are. And there we see one. RDE is there and settling on the other one. Need to get spread out a bit more and work on them gens across the board. Origin will be unforgiving and will keep applying pressure. As you see, Variant is comfortable enough to leave his hook stage to apply pressure around that area while protecting a 4 gen. It's a 3 gen, but like you could almost, oh no, on the left hand side there as well by the exit doors. If you look left and right, if you include the shack one, you can manufacture it either way. A good RNG for Variant. Hopefully RDE gets similar, but you see how Variant is protecting that area. You can see 1, 2, one over on the far left, one behind him, and shack, which means the RDE must be pushed down the far back of map. Let's have a look. Yes, it looks that way. And as we see a hook trade, Pizza comes in to get step back. Pizza now lays on the ground like a discarded pizza box on a Friday night, but that goes down. Baseline kit hits down. Step back doing some time, throws down shack pallet. Try and get some distance, goes over there to the next tile. Utilizing great timing. This time Step manages to get round there. Walks chalantly, not to be too far away. Double bounce. Oh, and this is much better from Step back. Juicing Variant as goes round. We'll get to another tile, and RDE are happy about that. Able to get another gen off. Early pallet dropping. Oh, this time Variant gets the revenge. And it does look like Step back will be stepping back to the campfire. See what I did there? Super pun. First day Thursdays. I'm here a week trying to veal. Scratch marks on top of the mound. That gen's bubbling away nicely. As we go around, everyday pizza is now going to be everyday lunch for Variant. This goes down. Nom 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 nom. Don't know what I'm doing there. Trying something out. But RDE applying that pressure. At least if it is a 4K, it's a 4K too. Want to try and get another 1 or 2 gens out. Not saying they couldn't do more. Nice. They'll be happy enough with that. Being able to squeeze them few gens out. Considering the foothold he had, I think Cranford, Mr. Next Time, have done well to keep that pressure going. A 4K and 2 is easier to get, well, easier. It's not as difficult as getting a 4K 3, but stating the bleeding obvious, as you all are very much aware, Variant having some kind of meltdown with the wall. And here comes Mr. Next Time. This is pursued. Let's see a little bit of tomfoolery around that. Gets a little tap. What's Variant going to do now? As he sees goes round, he's going to bump it up there. Oh, he slides back past. It's like, oh, but jumps into there. There's no balance, no live. But Variant does pause. Gives him enough time to get round there. Now, is he going to big brain him? Oh, he's come round. I think he's left him, has he? Yeah, he did. No, he's not. He's gone in and out the locker. And round to go. He's going to go for his montage, but I think he's going to be caught here. He's not going to make it up there and over the time. Oh, Variant bottled it. Thought he would, but that's going to be valuable time. Needed Mr. Next Time to go down. Mr. This Time. A boom boom. Shh. Welcome to Club Pugdom, where the drinks and jokes are free. Mr. Next Time goes on for their first hook. The only survivor that's fresh as a daisy is the Krampfer. Oh, that's bubbling away nicely. Well, it was until Pop goes the wheeze. Oh, no! A cheeky little blast mine. I mean, the blast mine should get rid of Pop. In my opinion, that would be funny. You know, Pop, the staple of there. Blast mine comes in. Mr. Next Time gets the baseline hit. And here comes Krampfer, blocking. Drops a firework in celebration. I don't know. Oh, did I hear a ping? Or I'm imagining it. I thought they'd already did 4 gens. Some weird shenanigans happen there. I'm not going to lie. Either that or I'm insane. Krampfer was fresh as a daisy. Tried to play a game of hidey-seeky in the locker. Unfortunately, he was found by Variant. And onto the hook he goes. Now you have to count to 10 and I'm going to hide. There goes Pop again. Should be doable with 3 left. They do want to reset though, that's the problem. There's scratch marks over there. Variant did well to see that out the corner of his eye. I'm not going to lie. That's important in splitting, and it is the pizza. And will be going down. Down to Mr. BLIGHT Town. Pizza now carried off. But I think, is that going to be enough? No. No. I thought it'd be enough, but it's not going to be. Anticipation, Variant knows and just runs off straight away. Sees in the distance. It's the outfit, bruh. It's the outfit. Sawyer from the mound. Pizza off. If they can reset, they should be able to split it one side, although it is a blight. On Lodge can get, that is pretty much a straight line from one to the other. It's almost like a manufactured 3 gen. Overall. And the whole squad's injured. This is snowball territory. If RDE can get off another gen, it will be impressive. Goes to the tile there. Let's see what Mr. Next Time has up their sleeve. He's not going to break that pallet. Oh, no! A swing and a miss. Stay there, man. Oh, he did well as we see that slap down from Mr. Next Time. And again, he's going to make it there and slaps him down for a second for the montage. Oh, look at that play. As he waits around there, he's not going to... Oh! Swing and a miss, a duck and a dive. There's no... Oh, you fucked that up, Mr. Next Time. That would have been an expert bit of content. But you ruined it for everybody. Should have dropped that pallet. But in all fairness, that was some excellent play by Mr. Next Time. Variant's not one to be bamboozled like that, but that was some good play. Love the little step down and he goes down. He could have done the pallet. I think he gave up too easy, but it would have been excellent for the montage. He's going to try and find Mr. Next Time. As he surveys the battlefield. And here we go. Mr. Next Time's there and up. And as you may have noticed, Hex Face the Darkness is one of the perks. Not seen a lot, specifically on a Blight. So basically, I had to have a look what it is. All other survivors will scream every 25, 30 or 35 seconds if they are outside the killer's terror radius, revealing their auras for 2 seconds. If you hadn't noticed, I only just have. On goes the pizza. As I said, if it works, it works. Variant's obviously been trying to stuff off. Round we go. Mr. Next Time has 2 hooks left on them. So does Crampfer. As pop goes the weak. Oh no, it's not a non-pop one there. I don't know why. Crampfer now manages to get that down. Variant likes to eat an old pallet or two. Has no respect for them. Now it depends what they got up their sleeve. First down. On the hook. Now where's Mr. Next Time? Wait in anticipation as Variant is quite happy to wait it out. Not sure why though. I mean, what is it? I have enough time to see. He gives him a little tap. What are we on? A 60-second delay? I have to wait a few more seconds to find out where he is. Just in case. Actually, I can't. It may give away vital information. Variant's going over there. You notice how he's walking because he wants to save his tokens if he needs to peg it back. And that's what he's doing there. But imagine Crampfer goes out and he's just misjudged the timing. No, he didn't. But if he is over the other side... Oh no, there he is! You saw him. It's the jumpsuit. My man, Mr. Next Time, you need to sort your dress sense out. We could see you miles away. Imagine he squeezes through. He doesn't. It's time over. 1v1, bruh. 1v1. That's how many seconds he gets. Oh, he's swinging and misses. He ducks down. See it from his view. Try and use the flashlight for the first time this match. Imagine he lost him. I think he's bowing down to his super prowess. But that will be the end of RDE. A valiant fight. But it is a 4K, and it's a 4K and 1. And when the win conditions are down, RDE, to make sure this goes to a third set, will need a 4K and 2. And when WoW Origin, we'll need to do 5 gens. We will find out what happens in 2 shakes of a Pugstown. Okay, we are back in the room. If you have just joined us, we are on trial number 4, and it is a matchup between Origin and RDE. Origin won the first set with a mirror match on the Wretched shop with a nurse. Now we are on a Blight mirror match on Blood Lodge, where we saw Variant for Origin get a 4K and 1. Win conditions are down. RDE need a 4K and 2. That means kill 4 people with 2 gens left to done, for anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about. And well, Origin, all they need to do, and when I say all they need to do, is 5 gens. Easier said than done, as we head to the Blood Lodge and we see the world famous Gambator against Devour, Flix the Invader, Volps the Tax Evader, and Variant as they go round. And here we go. Slap down already for the Gambator. As we see Volps, a little swivel around in front of the pallet. Makes it to the next hole. Went down and dropped the pallet for instant breakage. We see Blighted Rat, Blighted Crow as the add-ons corrupt. And Brutal Strength are the perks that have been identified already. Gambator gets that tap off as Volps pegs it away into the night and goes down. Is he going to check around? No. Do we hear the tipper-tapper? No. No saving. Volps straight onto the hook as we hear them loud screams. But yet to give away anything yet. Volps straight off. And a pop goes the weasel can be seen as it goes down. And Volps healed very quickly for the people. Or will make it, sorry. Or some kind of healing perk. The help. Oh, another slap down as Volps punishes them and goes down, but Gambator will pursue and pursue hard as Volps runs off looking for refuge. Goes that tile, will make it. The pallet goes down. And round we go as it goes off into Shack. Oh, did well, slid off, went into the locker, in, out. Now, are we going to see a little decisive? The worried face of Nancy. The clown look. No, we didn't. I was about to get my little out. Either missed opportunity or just doesn't have it. First gen done by Origin. Not a bad start. Is there another one about to pop? Should be. Yeah, you can hear it bubbling, but has left and no one 50% down. As we chase, Volps dangling like a worm in the basement, waiting for a cod to jump up and nibble on it. Don't know where I'm going with it. Let's just let it flow. Bit like Gambator did as he flew past that tile, but managed to swing back round, and Devour does take a knock. And round we go, and the second gen is being done, and Volps is going back to the campfire. Unfortunately, puts Origin under a bit of pressure, but I mean, utilise that time, got a third gen off, although Devour is in a bit of trouble. And a flash. And a crash. Oh, I tried to push him out of the way. Gambator wasn't falling for it. Devour will be taken to the other side. First, a hook and a scream. And the survivors know by now that Scourge Hook Gift of Pain is one of the others. The survivor suffers from the hemorrhage and mangled effect every time they're unhooked from a Scourge Hook, which adds a little bit of annoyance to the survivors, applies pressure. Gambator doing a good job. It's whether he can apply this, if he can get Flix and Devour down. Remember, they have to do 2 gens to win this set. RDE have to win it or draw it. So if they get a 4K1, it will go to a third set if it's a draw. A shimmy in and out of the locker, up. And Invader goes down, who is fresh as a daisy. At what cost? Flicks off, flicks on. He's off straight away. pop goes in. Now, how's this going to pan out? It could be that we need to settle this on the Rancid with an Oni mirror match. Game slightly longer today on S tier, surprisingly, but Survivors have been doing a very good job. Devour is down. On goes Devour for the second hook. On death hook, pop going around there. The other two survivors are fully healed. Didn't really have a look at the spread, but looks okay. I mean, they are pretty spread out. It should be manageable for Origin. Should at least be someone. Oh, that was a much-needed tag by Gambator. Pressure now is on. If he manages to get this down, they could take that first set as a win. Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, he doesn't pursue. I think that's a slight error of judgment. They are all off. And round we go. We see alerts over there. I think Flix is waiting on for a balanced. No, he didn't. He kind of moved off. Devour being reset. Maybe you see Variant healed there. And they'll go back at it. But they can split this map to at least get a draw anyway. There's Variant healed. Now Flix runs off into the night. We'll need to try and survive as long as possible. Oh, and that was a miss if ever you saw one. Gets to this tile. It is unsafe. We'll break it down. Will not make it. Well, maybe do enough. He's going over to the corner to try and drive that. Going round and round there goes. Oh, he's doing well to keep tight. Watch them corners. Oh my God, are we going to see a... I thought we were going to see a flashlight save. Someone standing there all nonchalantly. Flix is now on the death hook. Variant is fresh as a daisy. No, if Variant got out the hatch, I think that could be a win for them. I need to check what that points are. No. 2 for each gen. He escapes. Or maybe it would. Yeah. Deny him 6 points. Close enough. It would be close enough, Pig. Round and round we go. The whole squad is now injured. But they are struggling. He's doing well. But 1 and 2 each side should be able to at least do this. Gambator is not giving up. He's not overcommitting either, which is good. Flicks that Invader. It looks like they're doing one gen and the middle gen rather than being halfway across the map. You see that one over on the far? Should at least be one survivor over there. Oh, it just goes off a bit of live. Manages to get some distance, but not enough. Oh, goes backwards and forwards. Oh, that was a bit of a Pugos hit. And there's that gen. At least it's going to be a draw if he 4Ks it. No, it did them quite close together. Flix is out. Saw them all walking nonchalantly. Well, it could be tight. Can Origin get off one gen between 2 people with scratch marks here? Both either side of the map. One top, one bottom, and one in the middle. Has it been done before? You may ask yourself. Well, yes, it has. Has it done with these 2 teams fighting against each other? No, it hasn't. Now, it depends if Devour can keep Gambator entertained if Varian is on the top side for 90 seconds. Because as soon as Devour go... Well, no, because Devour's now gone down. He's going to leave him there. And he's going to go over to the other side. Is what we think it should happen. Now, if one of them gets out, that would be a win for Origin as well. By a point, I think. Oh, where's Variant? He's fully healed, and he's fresh as a daisy. I mean, can Devour last 5 minutes? Is this going to be a slow, creepy death of casting? What can we talk about as Gambator looks from locker to locker, where Variant hides? There's no crows. Variant's not going to do any fast vaults. Gambator's going to look. But is he going to find him? Devour probably will make his way over to Hatch as a distraction. Either or. And Variant could be waiting in the wind. I didn't see the exit gates. Imagine he just gets another gen done. That would just be nonsense. Devour can bleed out. It's worth the same points. He is on Death Hook. He just needs to find Variant. And I can't switch on because there's such a long time for Ving, so Variant could be anywhere. He'll be walking, heart in his mouth, people in the Discord shouting. He'll want to mute them. Gambator's heart is in his mouth. There's one exit gate. I didn't see the... If we can just spin that round. I don't think they're in each other. There's one shot for Origin to do this. Just one. Yeah, I think the exit gates are one side over the other. He can't be in the basement. Surely he's not in the basement. If he goes in every single locker. If Variant's in the basement, he deserves to be found. If he's in that locker next to him. If he's in that locker behind him. Oh, imagine he's in that locker and he just didn't look in it. Devour bleeding away. Bleeding out. Bleeding horse. Variant is like a ninja. Devour has to crawl for the hatch. The only way out for Variant is to go through a gate. And hoping that Gambator takes the wrong one. He's found Devour. I'm not sure. I think he's trying to force him out. Or at least let him wiggle off. And then at least that might bring something out. Because he's trying to bait him that he's going to go over there. And I think Variant may have given away his position by running over to Hatch. I think that was the bait. I think he purposely did that there. Now he's going to have a look round. No, he's not. Well, now I may have gave him a bit too much credit. I thought he deliberately did that so that Variant would come out of hiding, make his way over to Hatch, and he'd be able to see the scratch marks. That's what I would have done, but I am amazing. Now, is this going to be a draw? No, he is going to go for the gate. Which, I mean, he's not going to get through that, so he has to. Here we go. They are very far away from each other, but he's going to stand there and see what he's going to do. I think he can do it. Is he going to be over there? The other side, we're going to see this. Oh, my word. Oh, my words. Origin have done it. What? Variant now replaces Devour as being the escape artist of DBD. I mean, seriously. Could you get anymore. Escaping fresh as a daisy, unscathed. I mean, RDE are incredibly unlucky. Incredibly unlucky. ABATTOIR played that incredibly well. I thought he was trying to do it. The exit gates spawned at complete opposite sides of the map. How unlucky can one person or one team be today? But Origin have done it. They've won 2 sets in a row. We won't be going to a third set, unfortunately, for an Oni match on RANCID ABATTOIR, which I could imagine would have been awesome. Some great content, but well done to the 2 teams and the captains. And, of course, you, the viewers, for tuning in. We'll be back to you on Saturday for a Super Saturday late matchup at 8 PM. And then we've got Super Sunday with a plethora of games, where you'll see myself and fellow co-casters entertain you with the delights of DBD. But welcome, and of course it's Brooklyn in the background. It's just been Brooklyn today, scurrying around, working her ass off straight from work, and as always is honoured as the Queen of the Pugdom. And we will see you all slightly longer than 2 shakes of a lamb's tail on Saturday. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Tune into our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe so that you get alerts. All the content highlights will be there. We will also be doing reviews and post-match analysis soon as we get up and running, as well as the podcast that we'll hope. And stay tuned for the Discord. We will be announcing our Christmas party soon. We will see you all later. Enough from me. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Brooklyn.
Bye.
Bye. We will see you on the other side.
Join the Pugdom Discord for more information. Puglicious.